we've been over quite a few lines of syllabary, and I wanted to do a little something different. So, we're going to write the first 4 lines that we've gone over on the board, and then we'll play a what is it game, okay? But I want y'all to tell me what's our first vowel sound. Ah. What's it look like?
A D.
A D. So there's ah. And then what's next? A. What's it look like?
R.
An R with a fancy tail, right? Fancy tail. It has that uptick to it. Okay, what's next?
D.
What's it look like?
Capital A, T.
Capital T. Yep. What's next?
O.
What's it look like?
It looks like a helicopter.
It kind of does look like a helicopter, yeah. You start with the little O, right? Bring it up and around and into itself, and give it a helicopter. Okay, what's next?
O.
What's it look like?
An O with a handle.
Oh yeah, O with the handle. And then, what's next? What's it look like?
I.
Lowercase I, right? Actually, wait, let me, what did you get? The glare on the board. Okay. Everybody can still see? We want to turn that light on? Or we all good? I'm good. Okay. All right. What's our next line?
Ga.
Ga. What does our ga look like? Yep. An S with a line straight through. And then ka. What's it look like?
Okay. Big C with a curl on it.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. I think of it kind of like the at sign, because it goes around it and then all the way over itself.
It would be easier to come down this way.
It probably would. That's just how I roll. Oh well. What's next?
Gay.
Gay. What's it look like? I with a broken arm. Okay, what's next? Gee. What's it look like? Looks like a Y.
Y.
Yeah. And mine always looks like that. You know, you can have the dots on the ends or however. Anyway, what's next?
Capital A.
Go. Looks like a capital A, right? Go and then Goo. What's it look like?
Capital J.
Capital J. And this one's the right way, it's facing J, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What's next?
Go.
What's it look like?
Capital E.
Capital E. Right. What's our next line?
Ha.
What's it look like?
Upside down 4 with a circle.
Yep, with an arm with a circle on the end. That was a little sloppy. All right, what comes after ha? What's it look like? Hey. All right, open. Capital P. What's next? Got ha, hey, E. And that's our fancy A, right? Really swoopy and curvy. Okay, what's next? O. What's it look like? Looks like a broken hoe, yeah. Hoe. And I with a straight line to the side, yeah? What's next? What's it look like?
Upside down L.
Yep. Or who hung hangman, right?
Yeah.
Looks like a gallows. Okay, what's next? Huh? And it looks like this. You come up halfway on that right side and stop and give it a hack. Okay, what's next? La. What's it look like? Big W. And remember about this law, we have another one that's really similar. We'll learn that later. But it has this cross in the middle, right? That's a top. It has the X, turn it to the side, it's a T sound, top. Okay. What's after that? Lay. Looks like a music note, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's next? What's it look like?
Upside down,
Shepherd's crook. Someone lead. Yeah. That's how I remembered that. My little tricky trick. Okay. La, la, lee, low, low. And it comes in, and you give it a sidearm there. Okay, what's next? What's it look like? Big M. And then, what's it look like?
The J with the stairs.
Yeah. It's the opposite of Lee, right? It's the opposite of Lee, and it has that broken arm coming out the side. Okay, good job, guys. So, we used Shkina. What is that? Oh. We used Shkina. Good. We used Shkina. Hey. We used Shkina. We used Shkina. Oh. We used Shkina. And what about this one? Go. Lee. La. Ka. He. Good job, Charity. And what about this one? A. And Lou. La. Let's see. Lay. O. E. And Lou. Yep. Good job, guys. Good job. And this one. Gun. Good job. I'm so proud of y'all. Okay. So, we will go over again. Let's see. We're starting with this one. So we've gone over these pretty well in the past couple of, we get these all the time. What's next on our chart? Yeah. What's it look like? I know, it's hard.
Looks like a snake crawling around.
Kinda. There you go. There's your mom. What's next? May. This one reminds me of Ohio for some reason. What's next? Me. What's it look like?
8.
Yeah? What's next?
Looks like a backwards 3.
Kind of, yeah. And then and that's our fancy Y, right? It's got the hats and the tails. What's our next line? No. Right? And then what? Got no. And then we'll skip over that nah. But we have this one. Nay. Good job. Then,
Me.
okay. What's next?
No.
Okay. What's next? What's it look like? Remember I said it reminds me of a duck?
Yes.
And at the end of our word for duck, we have this syllable. That's how I remember it. And hey, so Flestino, and Chloe. Girls. Then we have what? No. What's it look like?
An O with
The tail.
the tail.
Yeah. And then, this is the one we went over last week, right? So, let's practice these ones first. What is this? Mo. And? None. Nay. Ma. We don't have a mu. We don't have a mu, right? We have a moo. That whole line. Yeah, moo. We don't have a mu syllable. Okay, and
Me.
Knee. So W stuyilti. What does it mean? W stuyilti.
Knee.
Knee. Look. What's that one? No. Yeah. And May. New. Me. No. And I think we went over all of them. What's this one? No. Mm-hmm. Good job. Okay. So since we went over this last week, I'm going to do a little quick review. We have this character, right? What does it sound like? This is your phonetic. Right? Wa. Wa. But we can put that sound change there, right? And this is how I differentiate. This is my sound change. Qua. Qua. And there's your. So let's practice that a few times. Wa. With the sound change. Qua. Wa. Qua. Wa. Qua. Oh, stop. What's next? Way. What's it look like? Kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah. And start with that W and come and bring it around. Yeah. Way over there. This is what it looks like phonetically. Right? And if there's a sound change, what's it sound like? Quay. Quay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So it goes from the G sound to the Q sound sometimes?
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Your ga line does the same. So if you have a ga, right, the next character is the ka. Okay? So that gay, gi, go, goo, and gum. These can all change their sound. Okay? So instead of a gi, if we change that sound, looking at these two, what's it going to do? Instead of a it'll be a K. Right? Yeah. That's what it looks like phonetically. And it sounds like K. Okay. If you have that sound change on the gi, key, and then Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what's next? Wa, way, we. And that's our funky looking P, right? It comes up, kind of loops back into itself, and it turns into a P. Okay? There's our first sound. We. Remember, that I sounds like an E. Or queen. What's next? Whoa. What's that look like?
A really super fancy beat.
It is a super fancy beat, yes. So you go up, down, back up, and you give it a little fancy tail to the side, right? This is what you're going to look at phonetically. Whoa or whoa. Okay, what's next? Woo. I'm going to put this one down here. But I want you to take note, again, that it's different than the guay, but super similar, right? This one comes back into itself and then back out. Okay? The guay is just straight up and straight back out. This is what we're looking like. Oh, well, I can't English. Woo, right? Or woo. And then what? One. This, we have the straight 40 in gum, right? Our fancy E comes in here. Okay? Our straight 40, gum. Just the gum, hard sound. Our fancy E got that extra letter, and it's fancy. One. Or what? One. I got it. Do we need a copy? Are we good? Everybody's got it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what line are we on to tonight? Yes. Our shaw line. I will make a statement here because I've noticed that some people out in Oklahoma are starting to watch these videos too. I teach Eastern dialect, and our S's have a sh sound most of the time dialectically around here. They'll see this and say saw. We'll see it say shot. Right. Okay, so our first character is shot. It's a big U with a straight line through the middle. Yep. It looks like that phonetically. Okay. And it says shot. Shot. Okay. So we'll practice that a few times and say it when we write it, okay? So, again, big U, straight line through the middle. Shot. 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 Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Hold on. What's next? This one's a character by itself. Right? This one does not stand alone. You come up and give it a little tail with a circle. You'll see like this. Sometimes they're different. But you have that top hat in the middle there. So, backwards G, circle, arm. Is that? Yeah, that's backwards, isn't it? Okay, this one, just an S sound. S, s. Looks like an S, sounds like an S. So, let's practice a few times. Up, out, circle arm, right? S. 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 Sorry, I'm trying to get all funky. S. S. Right, everybody got it?
Yes.
Yeah, just the S sound. This one does not stand alone. It always gets tacked to the one behind it, okay? So if I have this character and this character, this is the S, and this is a D. So how would we say that? Steep. It goes together. Steep. Yeah. What's next? Shay. And that's our regular 4. Just a regular 4 with a little bit of sidearm there. Looks like this phonetically. Doesn't say C, says Shay. So, let's practice a few times. Shay. Oh, yeah. Shay. Man, I can't write today. It's been a long day. Okay. Shay. 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 What's next? Everybody got this? She. This one's easy. It's just a B, a lowercase b. Just like that. Just a lowercase b is our sword, or symbol for this. This is what we're looking at phonetically. It doesn't say C. It says she. Alright, we got it? Let's practice a few times. She. Okay. What's next? Yes, like she clock. Yes, ma'am. Show. Okay. This one, straight line, and it has the fancy sidearms. It's a line through it, but it's a curly line. Okay? This is what we're looking at, and this is what it says. The vowel sound doesn't change. It's just that sh added to it. Show. Show. So let's practice. Show. 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 Sorry, I'm getting sloppy. Show. Show. Got just a fancy squiggly line through. Okay, what's next? This one takes some practice. Okay. I will admit this one takes a lot of practice to get. But for me,
Okay, let's see here.
I start at the top. And some people start from the bottom. It's just all preference. You practice how you got to get it, and that's just how you're gonna get it. But this is what it looks like. Looks like a giant kind of, almost like an and symbol. Or like an 8 with the tail. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. But,
Oh, what mine looks like.
yeah. That's what you're looking at phonetically, right? SU says shoe. Shoe. Okay. You ready to practice? It's a It's a little difficult. It's one of my favorite ones to write just because I'm squiggly, it's pretty. But, come up, back around, and into itself. Yeah. You start with the hump, up and around, and back into itself. Shoo.
So if you turn it sideways, it looks like so.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Okay. Shoo. And one more time. Shoo. Zadant, get hasty. Hootagee. Getting on with these things. Okay. And then we have shun. Now, do we remember what we said about the R's? We have the fancy R, and we have the straightforward R, right? So this is an R, but instead of that fancy uptick, it comes up here and straight down. Just like that. It looks like this phonetically, right? And it says shun. That comes through your nose. Shun. Shun. All right, we ready to practice? Remember, R, straight tail. Okay, shun. 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 Everybody got it? Okay. So I know we started going over a little bit of like introduction stuff, but we got a lot of animals that use these. So is that okay if we kind of go back and go over some more of those animals? Okay. Okay. I'm going to write it, and you guys can try to guess because we've gone over both of these. What's this first one? We just went over it. Yep, she. Right. So, she, and then, remember that sound changes there. Shequah. Shequah. What's that word for? Pig. Pig. Yep. Okay. What about this one? We just went over this one, right? Shokwili. Shokwili. And I should have put a sound in there. People say Shogwali too, which is kind of dialectical differences, just depends on where you're at. Shokwili, Shogwali. Yeah, that's just. Anyway, what's this? Do you speak? Horse. That's our word for horse. Good job.
That I did know.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a hint. This is a bird. Shaw, right? Shaw. Do you speak? Shaw. Goose. Good job. That's our word for goose.
Now we means star. Now we means star.
Oh, Smadonna, good job. Okay. The Everybody got that? Yeah? We're all good? Okay. What about this one? Sha, lo, lee. Shaloli. That's how I remembered this one. How does a squirrel cross the road? Shaloli. Shaloli. S-Q-U.
S-Q-U-I-R-R-E-L.
Thank you. I have a terrible time. It's like the more Cherokee I learn, the worse my English gets. I used to know how to spell that, I promise. Okay, that's our word for squirrel. Shaloli. Shaloli. Okay, what's next? Anybody think of anything? What?
Saloni means squirrel.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, how about... Oh yeah, good one. So, we haven't gone over this one yet. But, you can kind of see how that syllable right there cannot stand alone. It has to tack on to the one behind it, right? So, this is our Z, and this tacks on to the do, right? So, Z, stew. Z, stew. Z, stew. And that's our word for rabbit. No, yeah, out west and even in Robbinsville, yeah. That whole line has a J sound. So don't you see? So for out there in Oklahoma, right, that Z turns into a J sound, and it'll look like this. Z, G stew. G stew. It just depends on who you ask. So do hadish do rabbit, Lishi. Z stew. You hear her? Not Z stew. Z stew. Z stew. It has a Z sound here. Right? You see this? And we say Z. Z stew. Yeah, Z stew. Z stew. That's our word, right? Okay. Crawfish. Hold on. Z stew. Aha. Z stew. Okay. Okay, we haven't gone over this one yet. It looks like a huh, though, right? With this one, you come all the way to the top and give it a circle at the end. This is our way, right? It doesn't say we, it says way, right? So way and sha, way sha. You'll hear some speakers that drop that all, way-sh, but way-sha, cat. Yes, ma'am. That's our word for cat. On the use. Zadonka haste. A play. On. Yes, ma'am. Can you go sit with Lishi? Go sit with Lishi. So let's speak. Way shot. Yeah. Way shot. Cat. Okay. Everybody got it? Okay. I can do it. I'm trying to get all of our S words in there. Okay. So, this is a wall, right? You read it. Go use it. Wa what? What's this one? Wa, do. Okay. Li, she. They'll used to yell. What does it mean? You tell me. I'm asking you. Agili, you don't know what a leash is? Exactly. Good job. This is our word for honeybee. So, let's try that, right? Wa, do, li, she. Wa, do, li, she. Wa, do, li, she. Wa, do, li, she. That's our word for honeybee. That is also our word for honey. Honey. So our word for honeybee is also our word for just regular honey, like pour on a biscuit.
Not at my house.
Unless you're allergic, yeah. We don't mess with it.
I just don't eat it.
Uganost, it's sweet, huh? Yeah. Okay, so we have wagalishi, right? Honeybee. And then okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Z. What's this? We haven't gone over this one yet, but this is a. That's what it looks like. Tell me what it says. Day. And Z. So our long form for this, Z, stay, right? It goes together. Stay, Z. Z, stay, Z. Z, stay, Z. Right? You'll hear a lot of the speakers, they drop that off and they'll just say Z stays. Go you speak. What does it mean? The uyo. Yes, ma'am. Good job. That's our word for mouse. Z stay Z. Z stay Z. Or once you get a little more fluidity to it, you'll start dropping these off too. So if I see this, naturally now, after I've been in this language for a bit, I say wadulish instead of wadulishi. But it's nice to know how to spell these out, so when you see them out, you know what's there and what gets dropped and how it all works. That's why I like to teach the long form. So, do you see? Wadulish. Do you see?
Z stay.
Z stay Z. Oh, stop. Wadulishi. Z stay Z. Z stay Z. Right? Because that S can't stand alone. It has to tack onto the one behind it. All right. Everybody got it? Okay. Okay? Sie squawkill? Sie squawkill? It's a, yeah, okay. So sie squawkill. We're dropping that out. When we underline it, we drop that vowel sound. So, sie squawkill. Sie squawkill. Yeah, kind of run it together. Sie squawkill. This is our word. Red crayfish.
Red crayfish.
Yes, red crayfish.
What's that? What's that? I like to eat.
The way I remembered this word is I think head dog. So, a skull is a head. Sie skull is your head. So, sie skull, right? Gili, dog. Head dog. I don't know why that's what's made it stick, but that's what made it stick. So, red crayfish. Sie squawkill. Sie squawkill. All right. Let's start over here. What's that? Sleep. Sleep. You kind of stick your tongue to the top of your mouth and you blow air through it. Sleep. Sleep. So, sleep. Don't you sleep? That's our word for dog. Yes, ma'am, you are. So, sleep. 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 Dog. Let's try this one more time. Sit out your head, no? Shh. Okay. Sie squawkill and sleep. Everybody got it? Okay. What do we see here? That underline is there, right? What does that mean? Close. This is a sound change, right?
That's it.
Okay. That underline, when I'm up here teaching, means we drop that vowel sound. Okay? This is a dog. This is a cob. And this is a, what? We just went over. Sheep. Okay, so, dog, cob, sheep. Right? We're dropping that A. Dock, sheep. Dock, sheep. Dock, sheep. That's our word for what? Anybody know? Turtle. Duck sheep. Duck sheep. Turtle. Duck sheep. What about turkey? We can do turkey. Okay. So, what is that? What?
That means turkey.
I know. Okay. It's kana, right? Huh? Right? We have that sound change there marked. Instead of the gum, it's a cum. And this is na. Kana. 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 And that is our word for turkey. Ani gayuts. Ani gayuts. It's away no. That's cool. Be quiet. both of these now. So, what's that? Shoe. Right? This is our shoe. And leap. Shoe leap. Buzzard. Right. That's our word for buzzard. Shoe leap. Shoe leap. Everybody got it? Okay, you take your time. Let me know if I get to going too fast. I really don't want to do it.
I know somebody, that's her name, Shuby.
One of my cousins' name is Shuby too. Yeah. Okay, so
Might be the same one.
maybe. So dock, right? Dock sheep. Turtle. Yep. Dock sheep. Okay, next. Kana. Turkey. And then shoe buzzard. Okay, everybody got it? My board keeps sliding. Okay. Okay. What do we have there? Ooh. Looks like a big U, right? Ooh. This is a Z. Okay. We'll go over that in a couple more sessions. Okay. And this, I forgot, it gets underlined, okay? It looks like this phonetically. And we're dropping that I. Okay? What's this one? Okay? And again, we have a D. Okay? So, oo, zay, z, sti. Okay? Oo, zay, z. You have that sound. Oo, zay, z, sti. Oo, zay, sti. Uzades, sti. It's kind of a tongue twister, huh? Yes, ma'am. It is our word for possum. Oh. Yep. Uzades, sti. Uzades, sti. You can hear that extra sound in there, right? Uzades, sti. Uzades, sti. Yeah. So when you hear it out, uzades, sti. Uzades, sti. Yep. Uzades, sti. And then, let's see. Aha. Okay. Okay, here we go. This one looks like at the very bottom of this little bear chart. So, I'll give you that. This is a ya. What's here?
No.
Na, and that gets dropped, right? It's underlined. We're dropping that back. Okay? And then, somebody say, shot. Yawn, shot. So, yawn, it'll go together now, right? Say it together. Yawn, shot. Yawn, shot. Yawn, shot. Anybody know before I add it?
No, but if we change it a little bit and go to Yahweh, that's hello in Navajo.
Yes, it is. That's our word for buffalo. Yan Sha. Do you know a different one?
No, it just took a while to register.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember that it gets dropped, so that consonant has to hook onto that front point, right? Yan, 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 sha, yan, sha, yan, sha, yan, sha. So, sti, yan, sha, yan, sha. Oh, stop, y'all. Everybody got it? Yeah? Okay. A lot of people don't know, but we used to have buffalo around here. They were little compared to the big ones out west, but they were mountain buffalo. They all got hunted to extinction way back when. But that's why we have a word for it. We did that one. All right. First we have a wall. Okay. What's next? We've had it. It's on the L line. I'll give you that hint. Low. And then she. Wallow she. Wallow she. Wallow she. That's our word for frog.
You just give us that. That's why it's familiar.
Oh, it had the wa and the do, right? Wadulishi.
I don't remember. I just remember.
Yeah.
It sounded familiar.
It does sound familiar, yeah. So Waloshi,
Waloshi.
frog. That's our word for frog. What about that one? Ka. I heard it. Ma. Kamama. Yep.
Or
Kamama.
elephant.
Or elephant, right. Butterfly. And would you say Kamama Eka? Kamama Utan? How would you say it for elephant?
Mama.
It's the same.
It's the same.
That's what I thought.
One extreme.
Yeah. Elephant. Butterfly or elephant? Kamama. Sounds like we already know that one. Okay. So, wallow sheep. Wallow sheep and kamama. Oh, stop. Did everybody get that? Sorry. Okay. This one's kind of tricky. I've seen it spelled different ways. But let's try it. Ka. Maggie, quit. What's next? New. New and then na. Kanuna. Kanuna. Some people call it kanunu. Some people call it kanuna. But I've heard it all my life, kanuna. So that's what we'll put. But just know that it could also be kanunu. That's why I know that word. I've known this word since I was so little because that's what you call it out. And that's our word for bullfrog. So, kanuna or kanunu. It just depends on who you ask. If I hear kanuna, I know grandma's talking about dad sometimes, or dad's talking about grandma. That's one of those two. So, kanuna or kanunu. Kanunu or kanuna. Just depends on who you ask. But that's our word for bullfrog. That's the big thing. Okay. What about this one? E. What's next? Na. And we haven't gone over this one, but our backwards facing J, right, is a da. So, E, na, da. E, na, da. E, na, da. Yep, snake. That's our word for snake. E, na, da. So, Dohadishko bullfrog. How do you say bullfrog? Kanuna or kanunu, right? Dohadishko snake. How do you say snake? Inada. Oh, stop. Oh my goodness, that just left my hand. Okay. Okay. What's that? Ah. This is a za. Okay. That's a za. It has the top pad on top, and it's just a big C. Sometimes you'll have like a little, circle in the end. For me, it's just a big C with a line at the top, right? And this is D. Adza D. Adza D. What's it mean? Fish. Fish. That's our word for fish. Now, this one is specific to something that's still swimming, okay? If we're talking about fish meat, do we know what to do? We've gone over it before, but it's been a while. How do we make it fish meat? Anybody remember? If not, that's cool. This is what we did. What's that? Ha. This is a we. You see how it looks really similar to the na, but it has that broken line in the middle. And then a ya. A ya. Mm-hmm. Now this is our word for meat. You just attach that, and you can attach that to any animal you want to. As long as you can eat it, and you attach the hawiyah, it makes it the meat instead of the animal. So you can use it for cow meat, beef. How do we say cow? Waka. Waka, right? Waka hawiyah. That'll be your beef. Or azadi hawiyah. Fish meat. That's what I want to eat, right? Fish meat. How about Inada? You want to eat a snake? I don't want to eat a snake. Huh? Inada hawiyah. Rattlesnake. Some people eat rattlesnake.
Yeah, some people do that.
People do. You can take this, right? Shikwa. Shikwa hawiyah, right? Pig meat. Or any kind of pork. Now, to make it specific, if I want to say sausage, we're going to add another word. If I want to say bacon, we're going to add another word. We can get into that a little later, when we start to go over foods, yeah, it's a lot. But if I wanted to say, like, I want sausage for breakfast, I would say Shikwa Kolia a stoat Shinale Allstai Abudui. That's a lot. To say I want sausage for breakfast, that whole thing is what I would say. We'll get into it later, I promise. We're starting at the basics, as basic as we can. But that astoti, I can write it. But this is how we say sausage, okay? Right? What would come next, do you think? Stow, it's together. You have that S that comes in, right? Astoti. And you'll hear a lot of the speakers drop that I off. Astoti. So, Shikwa, Kolia, Astoti. This word is ground up or just grounded. And that's how we make sausage, right? It's the pig meat, but it's ground up into like a sausage patty, a sausage link. It has to be ground up. That's our word for sausage. Shikwa Kolia Astoti. That means pig meat that's been ground up. That's our sausage. So this whole thing, Shikwa Kolia Astoti. That's how we say sausage. If we wanted to take it to like bacon, that's another word too. But we'll go over that another time. We're out of time already. All right, guys. Thank you.